Good morning, ITR. Today is 12th September. I'm Adishmita sharing you today's news headlines. India China agree on 5-point action plan. COVID 19 cases delay Puri temple opening. ISI radicalized West Bengal student NIA. Flight with Kangana lands TV crew in soup. Activist scholar Swami Agnivesh passes away. New grievance redress system unveiled in Jammu and Kashmir. AAP takes jibe at BJP over notice to demolish slums in the capital. Delhi government considers slum dwellers only as vote bank. BJP AAP's shadow boxing over settling slum dwellers. Capital records second biggest spike in fresh COVID 19 cases. Gehlot reviews phase 2 trials of contactless e-ticketing app. 24-year-old trader arrested for molesting several women. DU trying to resolve issues of students aspiring to go abroad for higher studies. No CBSE exam results in their hands yet. Future in limbo for riot affected students. Congress names candidates for reserved seats in MP. Police to prove drug charge against Kangana. Coming to the editorials. Glimmer of hope. India and China have taken the first step to begin real disengagement at the border. The 5-point consensus reached by the foreign ministers of India and China in Moscow on Thursday provides a glimmer of hope of a diplomatic solution. While thousands of troops from both countries remain deployed along the border, it is, however, only a glimmer. Each point outlined in a joint statement has been affirmed previously by the two neighbors, both in past boundary agreements and in talks held since June that have failed to de-escalate tensions. The LAC remains tense, facing its worst crisis since 1962. Both sides have agreed to take guidance from the previous undertakings, including on not allowing differences to become disputes, a formulation of 2017 that has not lived up to its promise. Moreover, a day before the talks, China's official news agency issued a commentary placing the onus entirely on India to diffuse tensions, accusing India of reckless provocations, telling India to learn from history and reiterating that China will not lose an inch of its territory. It is welcome that India and China have finally found something to agree on. Thursday's consensus, however, is only the first step of a long road ahead. The continuing round talks of should be aimed sincerely at disengagement and not in presenting a banner of diplomatic engagement. Even while China strengthens its hold along the LAC, India will need to verify before it can trust each of China's steps from now on. A game of chess in the Himalayas. In the standoff with China, India has two choices: walk into the trap that has been laid or learn from the 1962 event. Smoothing the housing rights of the urban poor. A court order on Delhi's slums dwellings threatens to undo the promise of the right to housing offered in earlier verdicts. Pushback. Chinese students are caught in a broad brush. US response to espionage. Active cases in Karnataka, the two states record to 207 deaths in a day. Bangalore still a hotspot with 3,426 new cases. Telangana, Kerala add 5,414 cases. Kerala Higher Education Minister appears before Educational Department. 3 priests murdered in Mandya temple. Hundi boxes found emptied. Police. Custody of actors Ragini, Sanjana extended. Divergences remain despite 5-point plan. Russia hails decision. India-China another round of brigadier level talks. Rawat briefs parliamentary panel. Election is for differing versions of democracy. Opposition nominee for RS deputy chairman writes to MPs. Paswan says his son can decide on LJP's move. Some leaders unhappy with party chiefs clash with Nitish. $6.4 million will likely infected in May. Questions over FCRA nod for PM cares. Rupees 300 crore package for Odisha farmers. Mizoram polls led to case spike. Congress fees must for forest use. Mines Ministry told. Ajay McCain moves Supreme Court against order on slums. Congress goes in for overhaul. 24 candidates score a perfect 100 in JEE Mains. Let virtual courts stay. Law panel. Coming to the world news. Intra-Afghan peace talks to begin today. Hackers from Russia, China targeting US vote. Microsoft. Nepal party concludes prolonged meeting. EU stands united as Brexit trade talks unravel further. UK inks key trade deal with Japan. North Korea issues shoot to kill orders to prevent virus. US. $15 killed, 500,000 evacuated due to US bushfires. Uproar in Pakistan over gang rape case. Gold ETFs log inflows for 5th straight month amid pandemic. Corona Kavach health cover may get a fresh lease of life. Gujarat emerges best for startups again. DPIIT. Wholesale sales of PVs two-wheelers rise in August. Moody's lifts Bharti Airtel rating outlook stable. RBI targets compliance at banks with CEO norms. These are the business news. Japan's Oryx to buy $980 million Greenko stake. Altisource said to cut 100 jobs in India. Center releases rupees 6,195 crore grant to 14 states. Coming to the sports news. Azarenka takes Osaka for title. Bottas completes double top. Maxwell and Mars pilot Australia to 294. BCCI AGM postponed. South Africa's Olympic body takes control of cricket. South Africa. Will Liverpool hold off the challengers? Archers begin to find rhythm in national camp. Martinez wins stage 13. That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.